And here we are, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to show you how to earn 2 million credits in the rain. So go over to your sport mode on the main menu, click onto your online time trials. From there we've got two to choose from. We've already looked at the one at the Alsace village in the Porsche 911, so a few days left on that one, so have a look if you haven't already. We're going to concentrate on the brand new one at Fuji International Speedway in the Subaru WRX GR4 car. As we own this car, we're going to select it from the garage, but as we are dancing in the rain, we need to make sure we get these wet tyres on. You can choose between intermediate and wet. We're going to go for heavy wet. Seems to work a little better on this time trial. Ready, press OK. So in terms of getting your 2 million credits, you're going to lap time of 1 minute 50.966. To earn 1 million credits, you need a lap time of 1 minute 53.120. And to earn 250,000 credits, a lap time of 158.507. And in terms of assists, we're running no traction control, counter steer is off, and ABS we ran on weak for this time trial. So onto the lap itself, we're going to use the Ghost from P2 in the world as a reference. And in this lap, what you're going to see, we're going to be taking quite a few unconventional lines because we are driving in the wet. As you can see, the first braking point, we're looking at that 150 board on the left hand side. We're going to hold fourth gear for quite a long time, so don't come down the gears too fast because your car will understeer. Going on to first gear and accelerating to second, you can see we're running deep in that corner, and we do that purposely to get a bit more traction around the outside. If you run the same line that you normally do in the dry, it takes you longer to get on the power. Coming to the left hander, looking at the 100 board on the right hand side. Just after that we're going to hit the brakes. And come off those brakes, let the car turn in quite nicely. But avoid this cone on the left hand side. Just touch that cone, your lap will be invalidated. Get on the power as early as you can. Careful of track limits. As you come to this bit of tarmac on the right hand side, all we're going to do there is just come off the throttle and we have a little tap off the brakes, coming down to third gear. But you want to make sure that you run wide for this corner and accelerate into fourth gear. Normally we like to stay tight in the dry, but we're not on this lap. But on the outside of the corner is the grippiest part. For the next part, that little red marker on the right hand side is your next braking point. As you come level with that, we're going to hit the brakes, come down to second gear and turn in. Again, we're not going too close to the apex. Accelerate into third gear. Be careful not to run too wide on that corner. You want to try and avoid the curb on the exit there. In the dry, you can normally run that curb, but if you're touching the curb in the wet, then you've probably understeered a little bit and lost a bit of traction as you come out that corner. Next one, we're looking at that massive Dunlop sign above us. As soon as we get level with that, we're hitting the brakes in a straight line. And come off those brakes and really throw this car into this corner, really turn in, cut as much of that corner as you can and get an accelerator really early. This last really awkward section now. Where the grass ends on the left hand side, you're going to be braking just as you get there. Coming down to second gear. And these corners, you have to tail brake into these last three corners, really awkward corners to get right. Avoid that cone again on the right hand side, otherwise your lap will be validated. Just come on, this all we're doing is letting off the accelerator and let the car roll round. Really awkward braking point for this one. We're using the end of the curb as a reference, but we're going to be braking after that. And not hard either, we're only braking around about 40%. Going down to second gear, avoiding the cone again. So right into third gear, you can use a lot of curb on the exit there. Last corner, looking for that kind of red mark on the end of the barrier. When that comes out of shot, we're going to hit the brakes. You can see what we do with the brakes here. We're kind of just coming on and off the brakes, trying to use them as little as possible, and just using the speed of the car, keeping the speed, the minimum speed of the car up to get on this last corner. So right in third, be careful on these track limits as well on the last corner. Make sure you're keeping two wheels to the right hand side of that red and white curb. And that is the lap of Fuji in the rain. And we haven't done a time trial in the rain for a long time, so this one was actually quite fun. Those last three corners are really challenging and can make or break your lap. So we come across the line for 148.247, which at the time of the recording actually put us top 10 in the world, so pleased with the time. And the Subaru WRX GR4 car, actually a nice car to drive around this combo. Haven't driven that car for a while, so nice we get to drive that for a change. On to the chase cam, I'm just going to show you the lap from the chase cam view. Before we go any further guys, If you like this content and if this does help you, please like and subscribe to the channel, where we do a lot more of these, as well as looking at daily race track guides, try and help you gain these good positions on these online races. We also look at doing single player campaign, where we look at doing circuit experiences, which are a nice fun way to earn big credits for doing as little as possible. So back to the lap itself, as we come to this left-hander, remember not to go too close to the apex. You have to get more grip going a little bit wider, but don't go too wide on that curb. Avoid the red and white curb on the exit, as we said before. So even though this is a wet track, with these wet tyres on, the car does handle quite well. As you come to this right-hander, braking as you hit the Dunlop board, you're going to cut as much of this corner as you can and really stamp on the accelerator. And there's more grip than you actually think. And onto these last three awkward corners. These possibly one of my worst three corners in the game. I think absolutely awful corners to get right. They're bad enough in the dry, but in the wet they're even worse. And this last corner here just seems to understeer like hell, so don't stamp on the brake because the car just will not turn into the apex. So as we said before, just play with that brake it around about kind of 40% and see how you go, and the car you'll find will turn in a lot easier. So let me know what you guys think of this latest time trial. Do you like driving in the wet? Do you like the challenge of it, or do you prefer it when it's just nice and dry? I mean, I actually quite like this challenge. It's a little bit different. I saw it was Fuji and I saw it was the Subaru GR4, and I thought, well, here we go again. You know, another simple challenge, pretty straightforward. Adding the extra element of rain does make this a little bit different, and yeah, I think it's a more welcome change. A few more of these would be quite nice, and I think it teaches you a different driving style as well. Driving off the kind of unconventional lines that you normally would actually does help your driving style and actually makes you quicker. So if these races do come up in future daily races, or even league races or whatever you want to do, I think this would definitely help. So for now guys, we'll leave you with the rest of the replay. Enjoy the credits, good luck on this one, let me know how you get on, and I'll see you on the next one. Ladies.